Welcome to Lockdown Savate. Today's class is going to be about a particular kick that we usually include as a staple, Fouetté or whip kick, and we're going to blend it in with some other techniques and see how they fit together. It's going to take about 45 minutes. You need some space that you are safe to train in, and you need to make sure that you are safe to train yourself. If all that's good, we'll salute to start and begin our warm-up. 30-second changes for the warm-up. First one, just go through all your joints one by one. Start with the wrists, elbows and shoulders, and then working down from neck to hips, knees and ankles. Okay, first one, just kicking back lightly, get yourself starting to move. Next one, put your hands back, move your feet a little bit further so you're going through a fuller range of motion around your knee using your hamstring. Relax out a bit more this one, side steps or star jumps. This one, left forward, right forward, switching lead. And then something a bit more relaxing, just twist out your hips. Okay. We'll do a few static holds next. First one, feet flat on the floor, back nice and straight. Straight down, start these muscles off. Okay, shake out your legs. Wider stance, go down one side, we'll change it halfway. Okay, push up, change sides. Check out. Slightly more dynamic, squats. Again, feet flat on the floor, back straight. Okay, feet slightly wider, put your hands out and just going to stretch inside your muscles, these interior muscles for your leg. Shake out. This one very dynamic. Squat position, I want you to jump up as high as you can. Explosive through this range of motion. Up. Don't have to do very many, just enough to get that sequencing going. All the way up, straighten your legs out. Okay, what's that? 6 minutes. Let's do some kick preparation. First off, chamber. So knee up, point the heel of the support foot in the same direction as the knee that's raised. It should be flat between your shoulders, hips and knees, or as flat as you can. Change sides. That heel there, that knee there. When you do the fouetté, the form won't be quite so geometrically accurate or precise, but you want to practice it. Okay, fouetté, foot down, up, twist, boom, boom. Double fouetté. Keep your knee as still as you can. 1, 2. 1, 2. The more still you can keep your body and your thigh, the more accurate this is going to be. If you're still wobbling all over the place and your knees moving, that's not going to work. So get your stability. 1, 2. Stability. 1, 2. So okay, to pause, put your heel down before you go. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This time 3, fouetté bas, fouetté médian, fouetté figure. If you can't get the figure, you go médian and slightly above médian. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what's that? 9 minutes. There's your warm up. Pause. We'll do some technique. First block of techniques, we're going to be using fouetté with a direct punch. There is a squeeze of range somewhere where if you stretch out long for your direct, you don't have to change range for that fouetté. That's what we're going to try and establish. And in fact, that's going to be our combination. From here, direct, direct, fouetté médian. Again, you can put 2 in if you like. 2 punches, 2 kicks. That's our first round. Direct avant, direct arrière, fouetté médian avant. Allez. Weight is on the front foot for the kicks, for the punches, rear foot for the kicks. Here, here. your punches are nice and high, you might get someone's guard up, you open up the target to the body. That's what that's for. Time, as if to make our point more solid, this time. Fouetté media, direct, fouetté media. So switching between the two ranges 2 times. Fouetté, cross, fouetté. Should be a twist of that hip, but each one you twist one way, twist back, twist again. Yeah, twist, twist, twist. So relax, 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 and suddenly twist, twist, twist. Your hips and your shoulders go 3 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. If you find you're making small steps between these, I think that's just fine. 1, 2, 3, makes sense. 1, 2, 3, good habit. Time for round 3, we're going to add a fouetté bar to this. 1, 2, 3, touch down where you were, but then step off, décollage to your left, fouetté bar. If you were throwing it as a combat style kick, you'll be getting your power from your rear side. Step, turn over, low kick. Now you haven't got anything to hit against, so you can't do it with power, but you can turn your hip in sufficiently to get practice at it. So same combination as before, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Tap, 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 big kick, boom. Time. Okay, 4th round, freestyle. I want to see straight punches, and fouetté, and I'd like you to investigate how they work with each other. I've given you a few examples. Now it's your turn. You're going to start with the front leg, rear hand, front hand. Start with the hands, step off with the kicks. Those are your two strikes, fouetté et direct. See what it does, see how they fit together. En garde, allez. Time, that's 4 rounds down. Get a drink, we'll do another one. Next we're going to put the fouetté in with some hooks and uppercuts, so we're going from shorter range out to fouetté range. Start off, left hook, right hook. When you're using the hook, shrug your shoulders to get your body weight into it, bend your elbows, make sure the punch is quite close in front of you. That's where your opponent will be. Crochet avant, crochet arrière. I don't trespass past the center line with my hook. I don't swing it. Here I'm lost and I've lost my guard. I bounce off. That's going to be important because I go bounce, bounce. As I bounce back, that gives me some positional advantage to start my fouetté. Crochet avant, crochet arrière, and then I bounce off that target, takes my foot away, fouetté back. So our first drill, crochet, crochet, fouetté. See how I made the step part of my twist? That's the key to this little sequence. Twist, twist, twist. Let's go, that's our first minute and a half. En garde. Allez. Twist in, twist, fouetté. Time. Okay, give me another one of those jumping squats. All the way down, all the way up. Very good, I find, for re-establishing that fouetté explosivity. Okay, so we're going to add another stroke into this. Crochet, crochet, upper. This time I finish my left hip forward. So as I bring my hip back, it's going to be my right foot that does the strike. Left, right, left. As I open back up this time, I'd like footy median or footy figure. That's why we did that jumping squat. Punch, punch, uppercut, hip out, footy. Let's go. Hook, hook, uppercut, footy. So stronger for most of you right leg, so it's a chance to use it. And because you're going from uppercut to footy range, you will need a step, but that's why we're using our hip turn on the way back to help us do that. Hook, hook, uppercut. Turn your hips in, allow it to help you out. Time. Okay, for the third one, we're going to traverse that range twice like we did before. Start off, replace the hook with a footy. So it becomes footy median. Right hook, left uppercut, footy figure. And if you want to play around with that last one, give me a couple. I'm sure that won't hurt. So, footy, hook, uppercut, hip back, right leg footies this time. Let's go. Left, right, left, right. This is also accomplishing long range, short range, long range. Great for confusing a partner. Here, exploit it. Take it away again. Time, give another jumping squat or two. If you can't jump on your floor, please do it without, but faster. Last round of this, freestyle. Your 2 sets of strikes are now short range punches and footy. I'd love to see you adjusting your range, but using your body position to help you out. So you're in here, but you're using your hips, not just your arms. Yeah, use your hips and your body twist to here. Use that to help you out, and then here, bang, uppercuts, hooks, twist out, other leg. You go. So putting together these 2 styles of striking, this short range, out, long range, in short range, out, long range, etc. time. Get a drink. We'll do another one of these. For this one, we're going to put together revers and fouetté. And for the start of that, I want you to notice that if you did a revers lateral, your final position is the same as the starting position for the fouetté. So it does make sense, revers lateral fouetté, as a pair. Yeah, one is the reverse of the other in the name, if nothing else. Here, here. Here, here. Has the advantage that you're hitting both sides of the target, so if someone's guarded on one side but not the other, you'll hit them. Especially appropriate to the head, because if someone's there, you won't hit them, but there's an opening one side, touching both sides of it is very good. So your first round, direct, just to start yourself off. Find your range, revers fouetté. Here, revers fouetté. Either here, here, or here. Couple of punches, then both sides of the target. Couple of punches, both sides of the target. Right or left. Okay, all three heights. Direct, revers fouetté, même jambe. Regarde. Allez. Okay, blue glove syllabus notes that if you do a high revers, you can drop down for the second kick, the fouetté. I find it's very useful if you want to feint high and go low. This revers probably won't hit you if we're standing far apart, but if I stretch the toe out, I might be able to catch the inside of your leg, because this is further away from me than that. So this is our technique. Median or figure for the revers, drop down fouetté. If you want to double up that fouetté, you'll be getting 2 points for your trouble. This one designed just to scare them, brush their guard or get them to lean their head back, and lo and behold, you've got a target here now. Here, there. Let's go. Okay, Next we're going to associate the fouetté with the revers in a different way. This time I start fouetté bas, but instead of putting my leg back here, step round, turn and look, revers lateral, tournant. Fouetté, revers, rather than the revers fouetté. If you like, put that technique we just did on the end of it. So it becomes fouetté, turn and look, revers fouetté. Let's go, let's do it left to right for the first few. Left, right, right, and I'm back to guard. Left, right, right, back to guard. If you did the fouetté as fouetté médiane, there's 1, 2, 3 heights being struck. If you want to go the other direction, right leg fouetté médiane, left leg high low. Okay, a couple more jumping squats. This time, 4th round, freestyle. Fouetté et revers, you can either do them together like this, or you could do them like this. Fouetté and revers, and straight punches. The straight punches are there to make sure that you've got something down the center line to defend you when all else you have is around the two sides. Make sense? Straight punches, but fouetté and revers are your two kicks. Let's go. Time, okay, it's another 4 rounds done, press pause, we do something else. For a bit of fun, a couple of extra techniques that are not in timed rounds, I want to just show you 2 ways to do fouetté tournant, turning fouetté. First one is like this. When I get to this position and I'm about to do a spin, I could do a spinning revers, that's most natural maybe. You could be here and do spinning chassis, but you could also be here, cheekily pick up this leg inside the line, fouetté. We could put that, for example, if we wanted to make it easy for ourselves, and why wouldn't we? Fouetté médiane, step, turn and look, fouetté figure, right leg. Have a go, see what you make of it. See, every so often you just want to put that in to surprise someone. If they're used to the strike coming this side, that side. So it could be Fouetté, step, Fouetté tournant. That's the first method. Have a pause, have a couple of goes at that. Second one, and you probably want a surface you can jump on, otherwise I will give you an alternative. Fouetté, step, turn, look. We're going to use the same leg again though. So what I need to do is just move this leg over, Fouetté. So the non-jumping version looks like this. Fouetté, step, turn, look, Fouetté. Or slightly faster, 1, 2. Same leg twice. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then there comes the possibility that this leg, instead of just making it smooth and touch down, you could hop that one into the second Fouetté. So it becomes 1, hop, 2, 1, Fouetté tournant, 1, 2, and sped up even more. Try the other side. Otherwise known as tornado kick, but you could just call it Fouetté tournant. Have a go. Just say pause the video, try it, make sure you're safe to do so. Yeah, if there's a chance you're going to slide and smash too much or smash yourself, give it a miss, but if you're outside, give it a few goes. 1, 2. It's the sort of thing that obviously if it lands, judges love it, you're ahead on points in the round. You want them there for those final 15 seconds when you want to push, you want to show who's champion. Fouetté tournant, 2 different ways. Have a go with that. The fitness today will be more shadow boxing. We put in a few rounds. What I suggest is shadow boxing, doing these jumping squats at punctuated intervals. So I'll post a link to the punctuated shadow boxing. Do that first, or you can do what I'm going to do, which is go for a sprint up the hill. Sprinting, all these muscles kicking back your foot are very good for your Fouetté development, as are those squats. So do 1 or 2 of those, and when you come back, resume the video and we'll do a cool down. Back to 30-second changes for your cool down, and we're going to go through everything nice and slowly. The idea is these pairs of muscles that you've been using for the snap for the Fouetté, we're just going to go through that nice and comfortably. First one, come up onto your toes, so your weight's going through your knees into the toes, into the floor, and just very slowly down and up, down. If you can do it slowly, you can show you've got the stability, the control. It's what you want. One more. Okay, 1 foot, very slowly, bring the heel all the way back. That again. 2. So you're using your hamstring, you're clenching it, releasing it. Change leg. A lot of people have tight hamstrings from the jogging or from the way you walk, and it's often an impediment to doing a good Fouetté because you can't stretch your leg out far enough. Strengthening exercise like this should help you. Okay, very similar but with a straight leg, lock your knee out, 1 foot off the floor, deadlift with 1 leg. Okay, change legs. Balance yourself, keep that leg straight this time. Okay, last pair on the floor, one leg out, one leg up. Just going through that range of motion. It's the Fouetté action, you'll notice, but under control, nice and slow, stretching it out. Switch. And time. Okay, standing up. Shake those out. That was a class dedicated to Fouetté, and I hope you applied it to some of the ranges that we explored. So a salute, and I'll see you next time.